Oh, come get the cardboard tube. Put the cardboard tube in the bend. All right, can everybody see what's going on?
And it's going to be the head, right?
It's going to be the head. That's accurate.
Exactly what I said.
Head, you said. Okay, so here you see it's in the bend. You see how the wires cross each other?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take my pliers. I'm going to clamp them down on the other side of where it crosses. Do you see how there's a little space between where it crosses and where my pliers are bent or clamped? Okay, so I'm holding the wire on with my right hand with my pliers. Then this wire is on top. This wire is on bottom. I'm going to twist my cardboard tube so that the bottom comes up top 2 or 3 times. And then I can take the tube out. Did I move my pliers at all?
Yes.
Not really. No, they're staying clamped. So once you finish with that, once the person who has the tube finishes, then you can help your partner make their skull.
A skull?
Mm-hmm.
Where are like the paper balls?
What?
Where are the
Oh,
ones?
you can borrow mine. I'm finished with it.
Are you finished with it?
Yeah. All right, if you have a question, if you're confused, bring it up to me.
Never mind.
Okay,
I didn't
so the
make
two
a-
wires are crossing each other. I'm just going to kind of make them cross each other a little bit more gently. I clamp the pliers, and then I'm going to twist it so that the bottom wire is on top. Here, I'm gonna clamp a little bit. I kind of bent the wires a little bit so that they're kind of facing so that way instead of out in front. Do you see how it kind of like scooted the pliers up a little bit so they wouldn't snap to my face? Yeah. So you clamp the wires like on the other side of where they are.
Okay, now make sure you keep the pliers clamped.
So put the cardboard tube in there. It's a little loose. So you see how it's bent like this? You're gonna clamp it on the other side of what's gonna be the neck, and then twist it so the bottom wire ends up on top. So I'm gonna send this back to you. You clamp it there.
No,
And then twist it so the bottom wire is on top.
well, what's like, I twisted mine like
I
this.
barely even know how
So she like actually twirled hers.
Okay, so clamp it, and then where's your cardboard tube?
You're going to still playing with
Hmm?
it. Oh, you're gonna play.
Until class is over.
Oh, you're making it video until the end of class.
Yeah, and that's almost up. We probably won't finish it today.
Can you help me?
Is that supposed to happen?
Yes, can you bring it up? It's a lot easier to
It needs to be tighter. Like, look at how tight
No offense. This is the only progress I've made. I don't think
That's looking good. All right, a note about this. So like this little skeleton that you're making is not going to be the final form of your figure. You're going to be adding musculature, skin, other things on top of this.
Are we gonna add
So that means if you have little bends in your wire that are not in the right place, it's okay. It's going to be all right, right? You're going to be covering that up with other stuff anyway.
Yeah, so even if we're done with the white skeleton, that still isn't it.
What?
Even if we're done with the white part, it's still not
Right,
done.
that's
We're gonna
right.
add some skin and stuff.
You're going to add some skin.
And then it can look like a real skeleton.
Have I talked to y'all about what this assignment is going to be, what you're going to do with these human figures?
No.
So you're going to make an idealized self-portrait. What do you think that means, an idealized self-portrait?
I think
An
I know.
idea of you.
Yeah, kind of the best possible idea of you. So I might make mine with magenta and blue hair, winning my first Oscar, you know, while also getting a MacArthur Genius Grant, right? Like,
Wait, did you win though?
no. That's like, if everything went right, that's what my life would look like.
Wait, are we making ourselves basically?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's not really a skeleton at all, it's our shell.
That's true, but you have a skeleton underneath, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're building a skeleton face, then our face. Wait, are we literally going to add the skin and legs?
Yep. Okay, all right, so does everybody have something that looks kind of like this?
Yeah.
If you don't, so spread your wires apart. So you have a head and a neck and arms that go like 10 feet out on either side.
That looks fine.
Yeah.
Those are all.
Mine doesn't look like that either.
Yeah. Can I see?
Look,
All you need to do is spread the wire.
this is mine.
Your neck's a little bit long, but okay. There are worse things in life. All right, so here we go. The next part, all right, so the arms. All right, the arms are the trickiest part. They involve using your ruler and putting the clamps, the pliers in the correct place. So here's the head, here's the neck, here's my ruler. Whoa. All right, do you see, where is my ruler lined up? Where is 0?
By the head.
By the neck, right? Do you all see that? Try to follow along. Do you see where the neck is?
No.
What measurement is it by? Inches, but also what number? 0. Does everybody have this lined up this way?
Is this all right?
Yeah. So set it flat and line up your ruler like what it is up on the TV. All right. So here we go. What number am I pointing to? 6. At that point, 6, I'm going to take my thumb and here I'm kind of holding the head flat with my other hand. I'm going to bend that wire back in the other direction. Like that. He has some big shoulders. That's true. All right, do you have this part? Where does the hand bend back?
At 6 inches.
At 6 inches.
It doesn't look too well.
No, only do one side at a time.
This looks like a hanger.
So you can come. And remember, you're going to be covering this up with other stuff, so it doesn't matter if it's kind of a little.
You should tell her.
All right. All right. So. Who? Harrison. All right, I'll give you. I think I have a spare. Okay, so Harrison's broke. Somebody from the other classes broke kind of close to the neck too. Something about your pliers that I'd like to point out. This part near the tip here, that's the grippy part. That holds your wire. This part down here, does that look like another tool that we have? This part down here? Scissors. That is the wire cutter. So try to only grip things with the tip part. This part, it just carves little divots in your wire, which is where your wire wants to snap later on. So try to only grip your wires above the wire cutter there. All right, so Harrison, you need another wire? Okay, hold on just a quick second. I'm gonna tell everybody what to do next, and then I'll help you in here. All right, so how many people have wires that look kind of like this thing? Raise your hand. Okay. People with your hands up. Pause. People with your hands up. Charlotte, Rainer. Okay. Look around to somebody whose hand is not up and help them get their wire piece to look like this. So Emily, can you help Sarah?
Yeah, yours is I can help you.
Harrison, here's my too? For the head part, I'll do that with the cardboard too, but the stuff with the pliers is going to be really useful to you later on in this project, right? So here's where the wires cross. These are some better needle nose pliers. See how like they have more space and grip? I'll let you have these. I'm not sure who left them up here, but now they're yours. All right. So I'm twisting the bigger part. I'm twisting it so the wire that was on the bottom is now on the top. Do my other wires move around a little bit? Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Not a tragedy. If I can't grip them, I kind of moved that other wire so I could grip it a little bit easier with my needle nose pliers, right? I moved it down a little bit. And then once I have that twist, then I can straighten it out so it is straight shoulders. Okay? So, as I'm talking about where to clamp it, try to pay attention to that part. And I'm going to try to share with you where it's easier to grip the wire so that it's easier to twist it. But if the wires that are outside of the clamp twist, not a problem. Just don't poke your eye out. Okay. How many people now have a figure that looks like this?
Mine's not 6 inches. Mine does.
Yours does? Okay. How about everybody else at your table?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Mine
Okay. All right, I'm going to go over the next step, and then if you get confused, bring your piece up to me or ask your partner, somebody at your table who has gotten to this step. All right, here we go. It looks like a little bit like, is dabbing still a thing? It looks like somebody's dabbing with super long arms. So it looks, right, like the two wires are going all the way out to the other side. I'm going to bend the wires at around 1 inch. 1 inch. Do you see how they're bent at 1 inch?
No. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, cross them so it's 1 inch.
Cross them. Oh, yeah, sorry. 1 inch. What? So you cross them, you bent the wire at 6 inches, right? And then they're crossing each other at around 1 inch. All right, so then when they're crossing each other at around 1 inch, then you take your pliers, you hold your figure's hand. See how I'm holding on just on the hand side of where the wires cross each other? Do you see that? Then I'm going to take my other hand. If I spread the wires apart a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier to twist. I'm going to twist it so whatever my bottom wire is, it's on top. And I keep twisting until the twist is about 1 inch away from my neck. So again, I'm holding my hand with the pliers. I'm kind of twisting my wires so they're kind of apart from each other. I keep going until my wire is about 1 inch away from the neck. And then I bend that wire that I kept twisting. I bend that down so it kind of looks like one side is a person on stilts. So what you're going to do, if you have your arm like this, once you finish this step, you turn your figure over. So you have a figure with one arm on one side and this long wire on the other side. And where do you bend that wire back to make your arm? 6 inches. Yeah, you do the exact same thing with the other wire. Okay. All right. If somebody at your table is caught up, have them help you. If nobody at your table gets what they're doing, send a representative up to me.
They don't get what they're doing.
Okay, so you get your wires correctly, right? I'm just crossing it so the hand's a little bit smaller here. Then I take the pliers on the hand side where the wires cross. All right, so all three of you are at the same table, so pay attention. My other wire is still going off in the other direction. We're ignoring it for now. We're not involving it, this one. So, do you see how I'm holding the hand? Okay, then you twist, if you hold these two wires kind of apart from each other, then you twist the wire that's on top, and you keep twisting.
That thing, I wasn't twisting.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, so you twist the other wires, not your plier hand. Of course that didn't work.
No, I didn't know the pliers was just like trying to twist it.
Right, so your pliers kind of stay stable, and you twist all the other wires, right? And again, it's a little easier if you're kind of holding them apart from each other. This is about an inch. So now you have like a torso and an arm. So you just flip it over and do the other side. Okay?
So make sure.
Wait, here, are these your pliers? No, these are my pliers.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so your head's a little bit big. I'm gonna undo this bend. And again, like these little bends, these little kinks in the wire aren't gonna ruin your project. You're gonna cover them up later. You might. I'm gonna have you sketch it first, but do you have your cardboard too? Can you bring it up? So if it didn't twist enough, or if the twist is getting too tight, you can use your clamp up the arm. But it kind of twists a little easier if the two wires are apart from each other. Oh, someone pretty much had it. Okay.
That's mine.
You can see human.
Here you go.
You can see human with very, very long legs. Looks like it's being split. Best thing, you can move them all when it's finished.
That's true, that's true, yeah, you can pose it in different poses, so. Alright, so this is gonna be kind of important, alright? Where you cross, what's on the other side of where you cross, so like you're gonna be twisting one side of this crossroads. You're gonna be twisting one side of the crossroads and leaving the other one pretty solid while you're twisting, okay? So, I'm gonna twist so that the bottom wire goes on top. Are my other wires kind of moving around? Do it. Well, these wires here, are they kind of moving around? Do I see them? Oh, look at this moving around a lot. If you cross out droplets, wash your hands, please. There you go. Okay, there you go. And then you're going to spread this out 6 inches away from the neck. That's where you want to take the wire at. No. Yeah, that's it. Here you go. See if Dylan. Alright, so nobody at your table know what they were doing? Alright. So, you were almost there. You're almost there. It's a little bit easier to twist your wires if you kind of spread them out a little bit. You can move your pliers up the connection if this part is getting too tight. So, that works. That's all you need. Your hands and your piece are gonna work all the way up.
I'm done again. What's the next step? I'm looking at you.
Can you help Sam? Can you help Sam? Can you go F minor? He doesn't want to help. It's his job right now.
I did it, Miss.
Can you help Sam get caught up?
I did it. I did not have the strength.
Come on, Steve.
I did it. I tried to do it.
Okay, so this ended up super far away, right? So it's only supposed to be 6 inches away from your neck. That's about here.
This is an 8 inch. Isn't it?
Across the wires. I made them cross.
it easier for me to get a grip. Get a grip, Madeline. Put your hand in the middle of the two wires. Get a grip.
How am I supposed to like twist it?
I've done this.
Hey, you're
okay.
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 Hold it.
Right, like, and I have a couple degrees in so like, I've done a lot of other things with wire, but I'm trying to share all my secrets. Right? Using the pliers in the right place. Not being that concerned if your other wires get a little bent out of shape. You can fix it. You bent it this far, you can keep going.
All right, so the last step, my 10-minute alarm went off about 2 minutes ago. Here's my other arm. The last step we're going to do today is we're going to try to give you a rib cage. So everybody set your figure so that it's flat on your table by your ruler. The neck should line up at the very end of your ruler. Okay, so that looks like, here, I'm almost ready to show you. I'm almost ready. Okay, so here we go. Here's my figure. It looks like somebody walking on stilts. I'm going to line up my neck at the end of the ruler. And then I'm going to cross the 2 foot wires, the 2 leg wires. I'm going to cross them 3 inches south of the neck. Do you all see what you're supposed to do? Okay. Then underneath where they cross, that's where I'm going to line up my pliers. So down.
Okay, south means down.
So, do you see how I got to this point? All right, so then I'm going to take the shoulders and I'm going to twist it again so that the bottom wire is on top. I'm going to twist it 2 or 3 times until the twist of my lower spine here is about 1 inch big. Then I'm going to make my figure do the splits, and we're going to be ready for next time.